would be that he didn't have the weapon. He wasn't the person that was in possession of the weapon. It was somebody else that brought it to this situation, and he just happened to be able to pick it up to defend himself with it.
It doesn't look like he's been charged for the actual shooting, right? So it's
yes.
Have you looked at that, and can that turn into something more, or is that just like, this is what we're charging you with, is felony possession?
Prosecutors have the ability.
Well, they can't charge him with the actual shooting. It'll be considered self-defense. It'll be considered self-defense, if anything. So what they're going to do is try to stick him with something, which is a felony with a felon with a weapon. Now, is this his weapon? The court is going to go through the due process. That's what they do. But leave your thoughts down below. They're trying to bag him for something else or make him tell on this so they can run a whole nother operation. Screenplay, if you ask me. Down, Sid, hut.
To amend charges at whatever time. So right now, they think they have enough right now to be able to stick a felon in possession on him. So they're like, all right, let's get custody rolling with this right now. Then let's keep our eyes on what's happening in the hospital. Self-defense exists and it originates at a certain point, but there's also a point in which it dissipates, right? There's a point in which it ends. And when the threat ceases to exist is when self-defense ends. So if in fact that is the case, where there is a clip of someone standing over an unarmed individual and unloading into them or near them, that's a very difficult.
Well, that's going to be considered. I think that was extra overkill, but you can't tell a man how to react in that situation. Now we know the laws. They like, well, we haven't been in these situations. So we're going to, this is how you're supposed to act. The man wasn't in the right frame of mind to even chill. He was getting jumped at 5, 6, 7, 8 people was trying to jump the man. You get what I'm saying? It's no chill. He was like, well, 1 down. In my head, I would think, well, 1 down, 8 more to go. 1 down, 8 more to go. So he had to have been some form of passionate about a passionate crime. It's like, I'm in the moment. Y'all basically tried to kill me. And y'all had a gun on y'all. So I want to see how this is going to turn out. And they're in Texas where you got the right to carry arms. So I want to see how this is going to go.
That's a very difficult stance to defend.
Does this hurt his case when you're making music videos or anything like that afterwards, even if the music videos have nothing to do with the incident?
I have seen an uptake in that where prosecutors are very much into, especially people who are artists, they're very much into their music. They're very much into the dissection of people's lyrics, the dissection of people's videos that they put out. I know like that was a big thing, even like with Young Thug's trial and stuff like that, but that's very much a thing. But I do think that prosecutors do tend to run to that and try to latch onto it as just extra ammo for them to be able to show a jury or for them to be able to push their prerogative on their case. I would say he shouldn't have left knowing that it's all on video. He just shouldn't have left knowing that it's on video.
And this is where I don't agree with her on that one. If you know what's going on in Texas and you into it with damn near the people that run Texas, you got the Jay Prince Jr. and his father Sr. They damn near run Texas, and y'all try to basically jump the man and all of that. He was in fear of his life, not only with the people that try to jump him, but also damn near with the whole Texas. He had to get out of Texas. He would have stayed in Texas. He probably would have been dead, allegedly. Just think about it. Even the restaurant that he was in, Jay Prince Sr. owns the restaurant. So him stand there to call the police, I don't really think that would have served him well. That's just my opinion. Leave your thoughts down below. Yeah, I think him stand there was the best thing. Now that we know the whole setup, it's like you stand in your enemy's backyard and you waiting for them to get home. They not home, but you waiting for them to get home. What? He did the right thing by getting out of there. He left the weapon right there. Everything is on Candy Crispy camera. He got out of there. He said, I'll deal with that later. Let me book the fastest flight, or let me hop in a car, and I'm at least going to a whole nother state with this one. And Texas is down there hella large. So he at least spend a couple of days if he driving, at least out of the parameters of Texas, And if he's flying, well, he gotta, if that happened on that day, late that night, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, what does that tell you? He got to wait till the next day to really get out of there. So he had to lay low in someone else's backyard. She not really thinking. That's the part I don't agree with. He should have stayed. No, the hell he shouldn't have. He played it how he played it. He did what he did. I think he played it the best way in that situation that a man could play it. Because people would think logically is to say, but in those type of situations, sometimes the logic ain't in your best favor. Sometimes being logic gets you popped too. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta flow with the flow. Sometimes the flow is bigger than logic. Sometimes them intuitions, them gut feelings is bigger than logic. Just saying. Leave your thoughts down below. I'm just saying. Leave your thoughts down below.
The feds are going to use Allstar J to, basically say the truth of what happened.
Right.
And then use that to make a federal indictment on Ben 10 and everyone else, like the J. Prince Jr. So
for me, I believe in that narrative more than anything else. They're trying to stick him with something, right? And they want to go get a bigger fish. They're trying to jam the small fish to go get a bigger fish. The thing about this small fish is that he got some common sense too. And he like, well, I ain't about to tell y'all what happened. Y'all can just look at the camera and see what happened. I don't really have to say nothing. That's what the lawyer's for. I'm not going to say anything, which means that y'all can pursue it how y'all want to pursue it. But y'all not about to use me to pursue it. Go and do your job. It's on camera. What else do you need to see? What else do you need to see? It's on candy camera. But let's continue.
what the feds do is say, hey, you're the victim. We're going to arrest you. And then you're just going to give us an affidavit, like a statement saying, hey, I was defending myself. So now you just gave us a self-defense, which I'm not this. You gave us a self-defense statement saying, hey, I shot the guy who was trying to take my chain with his own gun.
And when the hell did 6ix9ine become a lawyer? That's what I want to know. Leave your thoughts down below. When the hell did 6ix9ine become a lawyer? Yikes, I think he in the wrong profession.
Then they go and say, thank you so much for your information. You're free to go. And then go indict all these guys.
Well, they denied him bond, and he's facing 15 years.
Yeah. So.
But you think if he fully cooperates, they'll drop all that?
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
Huh. I mean, I hope so.
Sammy the Bull, how many people did he kill?
19. That he admitted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed 19
Probably
people?
more. Yeah.
Who did he tell that he killed 19 people to?
The feds.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
How many years did he do?
He actually did
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
He did
He did
6
time
years.
served, yeah.
He killed 19 people, execution style, and did 6 years.
Well, it wasn't execution style, it was a bunch of different ways, but he was involved in 19
Yeah,
murders.
premeditated murders.
Yeah, 100%.
You're a hitman.
Yeah.
So, Allstar J's gonna say, yeah, I was a victim. I fucking self-defense killed the guy.
Well, he didn't kill anybody.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Paralyzed the guy.
That's what they say, yeah.
Right? That's what they're saying? I don't know.
That's what they say. What they say is in the report, they said there's someone.
Y'all think that Ben 10 paralyzed? Temporary or permanent? Temporary or permanent? It's only one way to find out. Only time can really tell, but I really want to know what y'all think. Temporary or permanent? Put that in the chat.
Can't have feeling in their legs, right? And they're saying
What
that
the
Ben
fuck
10,
does that mean? That's
it means that you're potentially paralyzed, potentially, but that might also mean the feeling might come back and you can walk
Okay,
again.
yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
so we're not
paralyzed as of
100%.
now.
See, Ben 10 didn't say that he was the
Temporarily
one paralyzed. We don't know. Might be permanently paralyzed. I mean, you get shot in the back, or it gets, it hits your spine. You're
Makes sense. That makes sense. That make all the sense. Let's see what else they got to say.
Allstar JR update. He went for a bond hearing, and guess what? It was denied. This tells me one of two things. Either he has a court-appointed lawyer, or the feds really made a great case to say that this man should not be let out on bond. And this goes back to what I said before, because everybody was trying to argue me down. Oh, he can talk if he want to. It was on tape. It was on tape. I don't understand when people be trying to argue me down about, like, cases and court cases and stuff like that, because, bro, it's deeper than how y'all think. Yes, it was on tape, but when you come online, it's more evidence to the fact of you being guilty, right? So let's say that this lawyer argued the fact that JR got into a fight and he was trying to protect himself. Him online antagonizing and showing, detailing what happened, saying he stood over him, making music videos, that all makes him look guilty. It does not help his self-defense standpoint, even if it was self-defense. This is why I've been saying since the beginning, the videos are out there. He should not be doing this because he has not gotten picked up yet. Now he's gotten picked up, and guess what? He can't get out. They're going to hold him on bond. He's facing like 15 years for this, And everybody keeps saying, oh, it was just for the gun. It was just for the gun. Like, it can't be just for the gun, bro. And they got him 15 years off protecting himself. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper, but we going to see what it is. But I'm telling y'all, man, it was much deeper than y'all think. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, dog. Allstar.
I'm about to play the video, but Ben 10 is out the hospital flexing that he's free, and social media is trying to figure out how is he free.
Everybody with me found out. I ain't gonna do y'all nothing. Bitch, I'm well and I'm good. So first I know them.
But JR is facing 15 years in jail for a firearm that the FBI already admit wasn't his.
Seems a little fishy.
Because
they also saying that seem a little fishy because y'all don't know who JR Prince's father is. JR Senior, he has ties with everybody, with the feds, with the police, with the whole Texas. Basically, he is Texas, so they're gonna sweep on some things under the rug. And the way I see it is, it'd be kind of smart for JR Senior to let Allstar go, because if he don't cooperate, you get what I'm saying? It's like, well, they ain't really gonna have a case, so y'all don't really have nothing to worry about. But if he cooperates, I think then that's when the problem's going to come to life. And I doubt if he cooperate because he's in between his street guy and what's the name. So he's like, I'm not about to trade in my street cred and doing all of this for none of that. That's what I personally think. So, because think about it. If he would have cooperated, the feds would have been released him. He's probably saying nada, nothing. Zero, zilch. He ain't saying nothing, which means that he wants y'all to spend y'all money and do your job, even if he got to sit for a little bit. Because he's playing, to me, Allstar playing the long game. He ain't playing the short, quick game. That's just my opinion. Leave your thoughts down below.
remember, JR is not being charged with popping Ben 10 in them. He's only being charged with possession of a firearm by a felon. That wasn't his firearm, which I think he can beat because the FBI admits in their report on camera they seen they were jumping him. They were robbing him. The firearm belonged to them. You're not even charging me with popping them. You're charging me for touching it in the first place. Man, my life was in danger.
Hey, these comments are diabolical. Not Ben 10, Ben 12. Ben probably working with 12.
Stomping me out. What? I ain't gonna lie, I'll be pissed about JR because the FBI admits these dudes was committing a crime on me. But because I touched the firearm when it fell off of one of them, I have to go to